So here we are at Peterborough Arena for the National Motorhome and Campervan show. Never been to anything like this before. It's very busy, as you can see. So let's go and see what it's about. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be something like the Ideal Home show, but for campervans, and there'll be lots of tricks and nice little things that we can find out about. So let's go see. So as we're coming down here, we've got some smaller traders. So we're just going to have a look down. Obviously you can see all the... This is Camper UK. So we've got a list of people who are doing talks in the Cambridge suite.
So, how about that then, Oscar? I don't know what this is going to be like, but this is the cattle sheds. Yes?
Fashion bags.
You know what I want, Oscar? I want houses made out of, things like bricks and stuff like that. That's what
we've got here. So we've got carpets. We've got flooring, dog beds. What else have we got? Decals.
yes.
We've got some electro trikes. We've got some clothing. What else? We've got some other stuff down here. Changing robes.
That sounds really cool.
Some knickknacks.
Electric trike, which is quite stable, and you can get lots of stuff in the back.
Clothing.
But fully folding is a bit of a misnomer, because fully folding doesn't mean comes down to compact, Oscar. Doesn't mean it comes down to compact. It takes less space.
We've got other stuff, Moroccan matting. It's for the awnings, I assume. Confectionery. Some interesting safety stuff. Got some kettles over here, towels. Got their little bankside grill. That's kind of the takeoff of the beach monkey. Bedding and some stuff. Always handy. We've got some collapsible things here. I do like the disc rack even. This is the salad spinner that I was looking at, so I'm going to have a look at this. Got some more pet stuff. We've got some cheese. And what else have we got down here? Always good. Booze. Holiday resorts, natural pet foods. Got UK camping and leisure. Ooh, moonshine. Always good.
He wants that thing off his face.
Coming now into some motorhomes. Water trail. So I think the next kind of few bits are all motorhomes. So we've got another kind of bit of stuff here, but I'm not seeing anything that I was hoping to see. I was hoping to see, I suppose, some, really good tips and hints and kind of roundabout ways of doing things, and so far I haven't seen anything like that. So now we're out of the stalls, we're just going along here. There's more and more kind of motorhomes, caravans, tents, accommodation options. We've got ice creams here and There's a Motorhome Essentials thing over there.
Sorry?
Right, having a look at. We've got some more little stands down here. Total cooling system. So our purchase today from Borders Leisure, this ice cube tray which is collapsible. So interestingly enough, the Caravan and Motorhome Club have got a stall here. Still trying to work out whether it's actually viable even having any of these memberships. We've got some bikes here, some more units with bits and pieces. I'm not entirely sure that this stall is appropriate for this show. Certainly haven't seen anybody wearing anything like this here. So here we're coming up to Hoach. It's pretty impressive.
Normal notes.
There we go. How about this? Just having a look at this van life conversions van. Got a nice bit of storage. This would be perfect if we didn't have this one, but you know. So
we get what we want rather than having to take the pass.
it's a very nice layout in there.
As well, so we jump on a video call, we sketch up some designs, based on thinking
These are all the specs,
so we try to tailor.
but it is really nice. So we've got First RV Leisure Solutions, we've got beds, what else have we got? Oh, wooden furniture. I'm not sure exactly how practical that is for motorhomes, but yeah, I suppose when you've got a base, scarves, spirits, of course, always good one, spirits. So we've got some more accessory places. I suppose I'm kind of wondering what you would want to get out of coming to this show. And that for me hasn't yet been answered, I don't think. We're just about finishing up at the Motorhome show. Really haven't come across anything that I was hoping to see. Really, I suppose what I was wanting was hacks, a bit like, you know, the shoe holder that I made in our motorhome, and maybe things like the utensil holder, things like that. Would I come again? Probably not. Not unless I wanted, you know, to start from scratch and say, okay, we want a motorhome, what kind of thing do we want? Or we have got a van and we want to convert it, so how can we do that? There are lots of accessories, but they're very much accessories that are available in all the shops. Price wise, they're not too much different, I don't suppose. So I think, you know, if you're coming here as a group, I think great, you know, great weekend away, but not really anything, not really any inspiration for me, I'm afraid. We've seen some really nice vans, but that's about it. This is what was in our goodie bag.
My wife dragged me to the motorhome, the National Motorhome Camping and Caravan event in Peterborough, at the Peterborough Arena, which is sadly going to be the last one because they're actually going to sell off the land, which is a bit of a shame really. But she dragged me here and we've had a look around. Great place to come if you were looking to buy a motorhome or a caravan and you didn't really know what was out there and you were sort of mulling on what there is, but not really something, if I suppose if you own one and you're just looking for sort of tips and tricks, that's the kind of thing you might be looking for. But I gotta say, reasonably priced to get in at least. Everyone's pretty friendly and there's lots of opportunities to crawl over vans, so if that's your thing and you're interested in travel, then it's a good place to come. They're not doing another one of these, but they do have quite a lot of Warner shows who are doing this event. Do have quite a lot of other events coming up in the UK and around and about, so there might be one close to you, so keep an eye open. No, not a sponsor, by the way.
So just a quick disclaimer, we didn't actually attend any of the talks or sessions at the show. Part of the reason for that was because the one that I really wanted to go to was actually on the Friday and we went on the Saturday, and that was the roaming Radfords. They did end up doing a Q&A session on the Saturday, but one thing that you might have been able to tell from our clips was that there were very, very few children there. Lots of dogs, very few kids. And so after a couple of hours with a 10-year-old, it kind of gets a bit difficult to say, oh, well, just want to go and sit in here for an hour as well. So yeah, that was part of the reason, unfortunately. But I'm sure that I'll catch up with the roaming Radfords on the website and be able to kind of get some hints and tips from them, that kind of thing. So anyway, this has been our experience. Would love to hear from others who have been, things that you like about these shows, things that you dislike about these shows, why you go, why you won't go, all that kind of stuff. So hit subscribe, drop us a note, let us know. All right, see you soon.